Why was it always tombs? Now that I thought so hard on it, a tomb was a place where you buried yourself with all of your treasures to try and entice other people to come and die with you. It was like a weird, lonely cry for help, for other people to be with you, so that you were not alone. And even if someone did eventually plunder your tomb and take all of its riches, you would still be there with all the people who fell on the way. If he were to perish, he would want everything, the fruits of his life, to be available for everyone, freely. Perhaps a slab engraved with his name, but nothing more. Nothing like this. Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, with me, McGammar. Last time I did this puzzle, but I'm going to do this puzzle again, because apparently if you do all these other things like the trickery check, it's just free experience. Like that one's not much, but the perception check is a whole lot of experience. Yeah, I missed out on nearly 4,000 experience, maybe a little bit over that.
All according
So I went back and did that again. I also gave Jubilost the Rogue's Companion this time, and a Greater Heroism, which is a little bit better than the Good Hope that I give.
I'm positive I found
So now we're going to unlock these traps,
you can
and not be able to fail them, and we're going to get 700-something experience every single time. Yeah, 720 experience
Child's play.
for succeeding on perception and also a trickery check.
Child's
Sure.
play.
I'll take it.
How curious.
What was that? Oh. So,
Thank me.
the fact that we're dying as we're finding them tells me that they're probably dying to, like, a trap? And not being dead, like,
Child's
the
play.
moment that we find them in here? Ah, well. Ooh, artifact fragment. These poor fools came in search of Armag's resting place, but they found their own deaths instead. Yep, I guess Armag's not lonely.
What's that?
Child's play.
And now that we got all the buffs,
I'm positive I found something.
now that we got all the buffs, we can find these traps. That looks
You
like a
can
way
thank
forward.
me
Let's loop
now.
this way.
Look ahead.
The more traps we find, the more experience we get.
Child's play.
You hear a low, barely audible whisper. It seems like listening just a bit more would let you understand the words. We'll come back to that in a bit. Alright, that's weird. It looks like we're able to see around this edge of this wall here, which I don't think that's supposed to happen, but here we are. We can see through that corner.
How curious.
Child's play.
A centuries-old layer of dust covers the floor of this passage. No one has walked here in many years. I guess they always go down the other passage. You know, the one where they all died, the traps. That had a lot more traps than this way. Alright. Let's take a look at this door. We'll quick save before we interact with it, because it might be locked.
You can thank me now.
Yeah, it was locked, and then we made a bunch of religion checks because... Oh, hi there! Okay. Let's take a look at you. I have to get my mouse off of it in order to be able to inspect, I guess. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so while we're looking at you, you're looking at us with your true seeing. So Jathal's mirror image isn't gonna do jack and all. You're worth about as much experience as 2 traps. You have a load of hit points, loads of spell resistance, the usual undead immunities, and, what do you got on your attack? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay, well, Don't know what its abilities are, but it's an undead, so it's probably got ability or level drain on it. So that's not good.
You have my attention.
Let's move forward.
What a surprise.
Oh good, a trap. Okay, so having all my melee go in there is also a bad idea.
Well,
So let's switch this over to the bow. And let's switch
State your desire.
this over to the bow. And I still want to have all my animals in front in order to block all the attacks.
You require my assistance?
You're going to try and throw bombs.
Speak.
You move slightly to the right.
Yes.
You move slightly here. Move slightly forward. Can Akbo move forward? Alright, it's a tight fit for you. Alright, hopefully the Smilodon will be enough. I could buff with Death Ward.
Any brilliant ideas?
Honestly, Gibelos is at the front. Let's get him with a Death Ward. And he needs to be up front because his bomb range is not great. Okay, so, as we make our first volley, I'm going to save again because now we have levels of preparation and we can see the trap.
Depend on me.
Ekin,
I
begin to attack.
get no mistake.
And this is worth a bardic performance, I think.
Enemy approaching.
Okay, Cat gets to go. Let's have Cat move up in to melee. Okay, Jathal, inspect mode off, please. If you're only gonna get one attack, make it a vital strike. Not very good. Let's buff up Jubilost. If we get more direct hits with the bombs, that would be great.
Tear them apart.
Very low odds to hit. Don't know why you get an extra attack, but sure. Can we throw acid bombs? Sure. Good hits, good hits. And the dog cannot get around our army of people, so let's just move in the front. Okay, Cat gets a turn. Good Cat. Wonderful. Alright, let's pick this trap.
Child's play.
Did not want to give that thing a turn. Okay, what was in this thing that we saw through the wall? Another one of those tribal fetishes. Pile of junk underground. Ooh, another artifact fragment. Let's save before I go for this box.
This is not the way.
Good thing I saved. Okay, so this is... I rolled a 2. But this is a 37. This is a really difficult box to open. Alright, let's load it back. If it doesn't open this time, I'm going to pause the recording so that you guys don't have to look at this loading screen over and over again. You know what? Actually, why don't I be courteous and do that now? And I got it almost immediately. So we got this leather armor. We pick it up. It's ghost leather. +3 leather armor grants you wear the effect of greater invisibility spell for 2 rounds whenever an enemy successfully hits them. So, you have to get hit, and then you get greater invisibility, which will give you concealment, unless they have true seeing like that guy had. So, it's not bad, but it's not great. Like, you're better off just casting greater invisibility on the person ahead of time. But it's theoretical infinite cast of greater invisibility. It could be a good way to enable someone who really relies on sneak attack damage. It would probably be great if you were doing like a solo rogue challenge kind of deal. Alright, there's an enemy down there.
In due time.
And more enemies over there. That lock was tough, so I'm going to save again. And let's see about, Alright, Chathal, you head a little bit more in the middle of the room. Many targets. Target-rich environment, if you would.
Be on guard.
So what I got here is... Let's aim for... Let's stand here. Let's stand here and aim for this one.
rat you
I'm gonna save my bardic performance uses for tough targets. We're not gonna use it on lots of little targets like
You
this.
cannot stand against me.
Okay, is that close enough for you to charge? Yes. Get this one. Oh, I gave you a bow. I forgot to change you back. My bad.
cannot hide from me.
We'll be fine, probably. We have more than enough melee. Ooh, we did not floor him, the cleric of Gorm. Change on back to the spear. Let's have you pounce. No more cleric there. Hey, clerics are pretty nasty.
Clever ploy.
Let's see if I can remove them from the battlefield. We'll buff up Ekin. Getting more of Ekin's attacks to land, I feel like, is a good idea. Yeah, we're not the best with the bow. I put it on because I didn't want to have to walk over a trap. Back with a melee weapon.
Nowhere to run.
Okay, got the guy in the corner down. Got the other skeleton down. And we missed with the last iterative attack. That's fine. Okay, that time we floored him. And you can go and help out your cat. Cat's AC is excellent. And now all we got is this bozo.
This should
Yeah, I didn't need to use any bardic performance rounds on that. Okay, so what we got here? You go and loot these. Thank you. Loads of junk. What else we got here? We got a chest over here. Another artifact fragment. And we got a box. Let's save before we interact with the box. The box could be locked. To be fair, any of those things I interacted with could have been locked.
We need to try something else.
I rolled a 4. I need to wait till when it says the saving is done. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it again. And I'll see you guys when I get the box open. That took way more attempts than I would like to admit that took. And what was it? What was all we got out of it? A recipe. A food recipe. And like some basic stuff like sling staffs. Ugh. Ugh. Oh well, it was worth it for the recipe. I think. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps it was worth it for the recipe. Oh, we have a bunch of recipes I haven't learned. Yeah, let's have this. And let's have this. And let's have this. Neat! If only I didn't stop cooking.
Interesting.
Oh, and another box.
You
Please
can
open.
thank me now.
Okay, that was a lot easier to unlock, I guess. Okay, so that one needed a 33. And we rolled a 20. Alright, what did the other one need, actually? What did it take for me if I... a 37. Okay, so I needed an 8. I just could not roll an 8.
In due time.
It refused to be done. Fortunately, the artifact fragments all seem to be out in the open. Really easy to get, really hard to miss. Like, as long as you're doing your due diligence and walking around and making sure you look at every little corner of the map, you're gonna find them. And they're not generally hidden behind, well, I guess the one was hidden behind a locked door with that ghost. That, the Skysteel fragment. Speaking of ghosts, let's see what we got down here. Are we gonna have some ghosts? It's about time.
What's new?
Focus on the goal.
We're not buffed with this right now, are we? No. Okay, we got some ghosts. I was getting a little bit superstitious there. We quick save again. Because ghosts are awful.
Request.
Can you charge this? You can.
What you want?
Do you have your melee weapon on? You do. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have Jathal charge in, so hopefully they'll go for her.
We'll do it the hard way.
I'm curious.
And Jathal found a hidden wall. Love that. She charged it, so you can charge it too, because you reach. I would like you to destroy. Good cat. Tristan. Who is most likely to get more hits? Let's help the dog. You can try to finish one off. The less attacks we see, the better.
I'm good, you dead.
I rolled a 1. That happens. That happens sometimes. Can we trip a ghost? Signs point to no. Yeah, this is the one that has the lowest health. Oh, they got a turret. Oh no! That drained the level from the cat.
Onward.
Tear them apart!
Yeah, that one's down. I don't think we're gonna be able to stop it from draining the dog. Oh, okay, it missed.
This should do it.
Oh, well, at least it's draining the cat, and it's not draining... Oh, good, they have concealment. The true seeing doesn't seem to
Cannot
stop
hide
that.
from me.
I would rather them level drain the cat than have them level drain, say, Jubilos. You know, someone we have doing loads of skill checks right now. We really need Jubilos to succeed at these skill checks.
That is not far.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Locked. But it opened? But locked? But... Huh. Okay, game, sure. Alright, that's an Earth Elemental. We know exactly what we need to know, start up an encounter like this.
I'm open to your orders.
Ekundayo has clustered shots now.
You cannot stand against me.
So this full attack will bypass all of it after a first shot. Love that for him. Okay, so... Let's take a shot. Oh, this one seems tough. There's another one in the corner. Let's buff up, Cat. We'll be over here and ready. In flanking position for Cat. And you'll head off towards the other one.
A calculated risk.
Can Dog get this one? Dog can get in position to get that one. Yeah, let's do that. Now Cat can pounce. Yeah, there's that outflank crit working together. Teamwork. The feats are good.
Will they ever learn?
Oh, we got one hit in, but it did no damage. Can we buff the cat? The cat won't get a turn. We'll buff Amiri. The odds are that Amiri will probably not be able to finish this thing. It has a lot of health. But it's worth a shot.
They go down!
If that third attack hit, then maybe. Oh, it hits really hard. Oh, that's nasty. Let's wait till after Akbo. 5 foot in? Still I can shoot this one. Try it.
This will hurt.
Akbo, can you 5 foot step this way? Thank you. Okay, he tripped it, which is perfect. Now we can charge it. Alright, and now we can full attack. Okay, it was durable, but it could not withstand the power of Cat. And it tried to get up, and we knock it down. Wonderful. Okay, what'd you have? Strength belt. That explains why you hit so hard. Mundane basic stuff.
Child's
A
play.
locked thing. Heal scrolls. And a bunch of junk. Okay.
As it should be.
This looks like it'll be a room. One of the most rooms of all time. So let's drop another quick save before we head on into it. Let the game actually finish saving. Nah. Oh boy. 3 palm-sized pressure plates were installed by the heavy locked door. One was covered with ice crystals. One had tiny sparks running across it, and the last had smoke rising from it. The inscription above the plates read, "Trial by Pain." We chose one of our companions, who decided to... The trickery check is higher. Disarm the first plate's mechanism. Yeah! Why should anyone have to endure any pain when we had a true trap specialist with us? After Jubilos tinkered with the mechanism for a bit, the pressure plate sank into the depths of the niche, and its own ice crystal crunch along the way. We dealt with the first plate, only 2 more remained. We asked one of our companions to... disarm the second plate. After studying the plate for every angle, Jubilos went to work disabling it, but something went wrong. The plate cracked and shattered, and a bright bolt of lightning struck out from the niche, throwing Jubilos against the opposite wall. The stale air of the dungeon took the scent of thunderstorm. Nevertheless, his effort had not been in vain. The tiny bolts of lightning disappeared from the plate's surface. 2 plates down, 1 to go. We try again. Putting one hand into the furnace isn't a sort of entertainment I'd recommend for any adventurer. Fortunately, we went with Jubilost, so there was no need. Once he applied his skills, the plate receded into Nisha's own in a cloud of smoke. And there it was, the last plate. We passed the trial of pain. The stone door moved on its own side, opening a path to new trials and new pains. So I want to load that back. Why? Because we missed out on 4,000 experience by not getting that second plate. I only need to roll a 6 or higher. Our odds are really good. I have a 25% chance of failure, but I have to do it 3 times. I feel like if I took someone who had taken skill focus, I would have been able to do these with too much problem. But unfortunately, I did not take skill focus with Jubilost. Octavia or Lindsay probably would be, or have made for a better trap picker. But we're going to make do with what we got. Trickery. Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. He failed all 3 times. He took all the pain. I was not expecting to hear his echoed voice underneath the storybook crying out in pain, too. Or maybe it was just the ice attack. I think the ice attack may have exhausted him. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna give it one more try on camera, and if it doesn't succeed... Alright, I'll see you guys when the storybook event is done. Because I want to get all 3.
Get some rest, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not having a good day. He's not having a good day. I'll see you soon. Yeah, that did the trick. I got the very next attempt. How about that? What are the odds? Alright, we quick save one more time. Because why not? Why not? We don't want to go through that again. Let's consult the map. Something in the corner over here. Let's get that. But it's aiming me to the northwest, so we'll go any other direction first. A couple of masterwork weapons. That's a CZ.
According to plan.
What's that?
There are fresh traces of blood and soot on the floor by the door. Yeah, probably from someone else getting through it. Other little cache of potions and such.
In due time.
Ooh, ghosts. We are moderately afraid of those ghosts. Mostly because only Jathal can really,
You have
endure them. Are there more ghosts in the room? Maybe.
I grant you death.
Flanking position. I love that we can sneak attack undead with this system. Move forward just a little bit. Move forward just a little bit. Let's buff the cat for next turn. Here they come. Let's wait until more people come into melee. You can bite. Oh, this is one of those tough ones, isn't it? Oh, that one got around. Okay, so...
Cannot hide from me.
Bloody Bones Beast. I'm glad I waited. Yeah, we'll just hold our position here. Let them come to us. Yeah, we don't like you.
This should do it.
More skeletons. Alright, skeletons are fine. Is that another blown? Champion Berserker. No big deal.
Unworthy.
Good scythe crit. Lovely.
Deploy. Repent.
I should have boosted. Oh well. We still win. Another strength plus 4 belt. That fight was a lot easier coming from that angle.
We need to try something.
I didn't save before trying. But, because I've been scumming my way through all those other checks, we are extremely close to getting a level up. And when I do level up, I can come back and try that again. What was in there? 3 star knives? I guess they are throwing weapons in the other tabletop system, so it makes sense why you could find more than one of them. But still... Exotic weapons are silly. Alright, what's going on here? Ah! Trap used ability, Burning Hands, Lightning Bolt. Burning Hands, Lightning Bolt. Alright, so that lightning... wow, that's... Okay, traps are just flying off left and right. I'm gonna quick save. This looks awful. This looks awful, but I have a plan.
I'm listening.
My skills are getting rusty.
Expeditions retreat on Amiri. Okay. Now Amiri has a lot of movement speed, so...
I need a challenge.
You just... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Ancient machinery clanks and clatters and comes to life, somewhere underground. Alright, well, I guess we're not done yet. Is there something back at the other entrance?
Yes.
What's this do? Judging by the traps installed here, the creator's cruelty was matched only by their ingenuity. I see.
I'll try.
Ask.
Nothing? Okay, well, back to Amiri. Oh, okay, apparently it was a delayed thing.
You see that?
Yes, but not right now. Nothing there, nothing there. How about this? Ancient machinery clanks and clatters as it comes to life somewhere underground.
On my
Move.
way.
Move! Ow! She's fine! She's Amiri, she has the most health of the team. Please? Hear a soft clicking sound from the corridor behind you. It seems the traps won't trouble you all the way back. Okay! Alright. Well, that was rough. But we did it by moving very fast. I don't know there has to have been a better way to do that. Anyway, with the rest of the group, we'll loot the bodies. Yep, there's another ancient Kelid artifact piece. Even more potions.
Follow my lead.
And main 6 items. Anything to loot up here? I think I didn't loot. Yeah. Another little bit of money. Won't say no to any of that. Amiri's fine.
That is not far.
Amiri's fine. Alright, what we got behind this? Oh good, ghosts! Alright. Another quick save because we hate ghosts. Ghosts are awful. Amiri took the brunt of all that, but they're a champion. They did it. Good job. Let's have you take a step forward. There's probably another trap right in front of the door, yeah? No? Weird. Weird, honestly. Go get the Spectre, then.
You cannot stand against me.
Oh! Oh, okay. We're gonna wait. We need some fire resistance right now. Yeah, let's... Like, Jathal's gonna miss it, but it'll be okay. Yeah, that's what Tristan's here for. You go ahead and... You go and, block its way. You pounce it. Yeah, every time we hit this thing with our natural attacks, it's going to hit us with fire damage back. But that's why we protect ourselves. You 5 foot in.
Nowhere to run.
This guy currently doesn't have anything blocking his movement. So let's have Amiri go for that. Amiri's fire weapon isn't going to do so good there. I could shoot you. I don't think it's going to do a lot. We'll deal with the ghost. The ghost is the biggest threat out of all these. By miles. Alright, the slam hurt. We're going to buff the cat. The fire damage didn't get us, but the slam hurt. Okay, 5 foot in, a little bit closer. Let's see if we can take out the Spectre. Okay, that does that. And that takes care of the skeleton. Now we just have the giant elemental. And they're down. Good job, Beacon. A little bit more there.
Look ahead.
Thing there. Amulet of Agile Fist. Not all of Armag's trophies are on display.
All according to plan.
I guess some of them were taken. There's going to be another ghost in here, isn't there? Yeah. I am very paranoid of specters.
Be on guard. I grant you death.
I shall end this suffering.
Left yourself exposed.
Okay, one specter down. I should have known that there would have been two of them. We're going to delay until after Jaethal. Can Jaethal charge that one? No. Just get as close as you can, then. You go for the archer in the back. Yeah, that seems like a good move. You shoot that one. Pounce on it. The more damage we can get, the better.
This will hurt.
If we can keep it from having a turn, that would be great, but it doesn't look like that's possible. Can I magic missile this? No, not quite. Not quite enough. Okay. It almost got me. It missed by one.
Wretched thing.
I'll get that in a minute, Jthal.
A fine use of my talents.
Another one down. What's left? Oh, I left a skeleton on the floor.
Let's try this way.
They go down!
Okay. What's in the box? Some basic stuff. Another little artifact piece. Or, like, money piece. Story piece. Let's call it story piece.
Child's play.
Little locks.
In due time. Interesting.
Hidden box.
This is not the way it works.
So that's 2 boxes I failed to open now. I rolled a 1. But the DC is pretty high. I don't have the feet I need. I don't have the feet I need to open them. More skeletons. What we need is another hallway full of traps. Ah, we are so close to leveling. Cleric could go on, but also Champion Berserker. Okay.
I'm open to your orders.
Oh, there's many more in there. Either way, the cleric's down, so, I don't have to worry about spells. And I lost sight of all of them, so I don't have the ability to pounce yet. Okay, there's sight again. Jthal, you need to be in front of Jubilost.
How curious.
Oh, there's a trap there. Lovely. Lovely for me. Can you pounce and not get the trap? No. No, there's pillars. Well, let's make a unified front then. We're all here together.
This should do
Get
it.
the archer. Oh yeah, the trap works for you, but not for me. Got it. Yeah, I see how it is. I'm not gonna use any bombs on little skeletons.
Despicable.
One down. I think I'll let them come to us.
Cannot hide from me.
And I think there's a pillar blocking your shot here. Oh no, you're able to get it. And the fight's over. You win.
You can thank me now.
That's another trap. That's another wad of experience. Just a few more. Just a few more just like that. We can go back and try to get those boxes that we
That is
didn't get
not
before.
far.
Is there anything hidden in the wall here? Doesn't look like it. Another room full of ghosts? Oh, it could be another one of those trial rooms. Alright, let's, make another save. Better safe than sorry. Oh no, it's just a room with an iron golem. Well, I mean, that is a form of trial. It's just one that we're going to knock out in a couple seconds flat. Oh, the game does not like... Okay.
What you want?
Let's move you down here.
What's that?
Start up the shop.
Nowhere to run.
Running won't help you!
No strike wasted.
Oh. Okay, didn't need anything more than Ekin there. Just destroyed it. Judging by the footprints in the dust, a battle raged in this room just recently. One of the statues from the room is caked with blood. So I guess they solved a puzzle here.
All according to plan.
Anything in the other
I
corners?
believe I
Two
found
boxes.
Child's play.
Manticore skin boots. Plus 10 bonus of movement speed and a bonus to natural armor.
Request.
Alright, well, that is just good for you, and you do need help moving around. And you don't have shoes. So you know what? We're going to give you these. Yeah, they are just a straight upgrade of this. But it's fine. Actually, it doesn't say it's an enhancement bonus to speed, so maybe that stacks? Or maybe it's just unlisted bonus. Either way, that's what she's getting.
As it should be.
Is that more specters? You better believe it's more specters. Now, let's head around the room first, though. Make sure we don't miss anything in the other two corners. Okay. There is a passage back that way that I didn't get. But I'm going to keep pressing this way for now. How many inspectors do we think we got?
You have my attention.
Honestly, I think
I will protect.
opening with you is still the best bet.
I aim true.
Enemy approaching.
One less specter. Does Akbo dare go in? How about we have Akbo get us vision? Yeah, that's pretty good.
A calculated
I don't
risk.
see any other specters, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. Yeah, there's one at the far end of the room. We can't charge anything. So we just move up. Jaythal now with new and improved 30-foot speed. What a thing to be excited about. Actually being able to keep up and get to combat. Knock that guy down. Are there two of them? No, just the one.
This will hurt.
The cat can obliterate. Okay, one less.
Ha! Primitives.
Okay, the save was bad. The save was bad. Oh, the fatigue is set back in, hadn't it? Oh, yeah, you're exhausted. I gotta get that cleared up.
What a surprise.
Okay, now it's locked in a melee with Jaythal. And there's no way I can actually get up there.
My hand.
Hold on. It says -2 level on Jaythal? On Jaythal? No, no, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. No, she's immune to that. She's immune to that. It still gave the message, though. So I'm glad she blocked a hit.
Rat, you're dead.
That's what I thought.
Let's try this way. This should do it.
Can't get the cat around to everybody. So let's get into melee.
Will they ever learn?
Honestly, Jaythal's turn will probably be enough.
Bring it.
There we go.
In due time.
One less enemy. Alright, little floor thing there. Sky Metal Cogwheel. Okay, it's another loot piece.
That is not far.
They are Numerian barbarians, so it makes sense that they would carry around things of Sky Metal with them. Alright, I bet there's another surprise phantom or something behind this wall.
How curious.
Uh-huh. I see. Alright. Alright, it could be something that's gonna portal in. I have see invisibility on, but that doesn't mean anything.
Child's play.
Okay. Hidden treasure is a reward for a perceptive eye. Kargosh Shackle Fury. We'll have to come in this room again after I level up. So everybody can try a perception check again. Let's see, what does this do? Belt grants a +6 bonus to strength, +5 competence bonus for persuasion skills men used to intimidate, and a -3 penalty for persuasion skills for any other purpose. Allows the wearer to enter rage as a barbarian 8 rounds per day. Only lawful characters can equip this.
All according to plan.
It's funny that you could allow a paladin to rage. Oh no. Oh, I didn't see you. Oh, did my see invisibility fall off? No, I wandered into him. Jathal will go before. Let's get Jathal stuck in melee with the Spectre. Ah. Okay. Let's buff Ekandayo. Dog. Could just... No, we can't get into a position to be able to attack anything. That's sad. Let's wait until after Jathal then. Let them get into melee first.
Tear them apart!
Okay. 5 foot forward.
Cannot hide from me.
I don't like level drain. I fear it. Well, my plan was to have her... Okay, another one of those. My plan didn't really prove to be necessary.
A calculated
Because he can just delete things. Which is good, that's why we like having him.
A fine use of my talents.
And they're going for Jathal because she entered the room first. We cannot pounce with the cat. And we can only have the cat fit around one way. Which I think is this way. No, I don't think the cat can get to them. They're in a really good position. Large creatures can't get to them. That's a shame. I guess we leave that to Ekin. Well. Unfortunately, Ekin's in the back. He's only going to be able to get one shot. Let's buff Amiri. No, even Amiri can't get around to this guy. This is a good spot. However, we enter this room from the other way. Okay. Alright. No, Ekin got him anyway. If we entered this room from the other direction, their spot would not nearly have been as advantageous. Okay, what we got here? More basic stuff? You better believe we got more basic stuff. And that opens a hidden doorway that goes into this chamber. Okay. Not really necessary, but we're glad it's there. And those loot bags remind me about the 2 chests I didn't get yet. Is this going to be another room filled with ghosts? Is it going to fill with ghosts after I loot something? It's another artifact fragment. We love that.
as it should be.
No? Weird.
Stop.
Aha! This'll be it? Is this gonna be it?
You can thank me now.
Oh, we're so close on experience. Oh, we're so close. 2,500 or so away. Okay, Skeletal Champion. It's been a while since I quick save. Let's do that. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Are there gonna be more ghosts in this room?
Let's finish them quick.
Looks like just skeletons. Yeah, we can deal with just skeletons.
This will hurt.
You can't charge that. Right, you're still exhausted.
They go down!
You can't charge any of them. But you can just walk into the room. So we have good vision.
Aim true.
Can you charge that? No. They can just get into melee.
A clever ploy.
Just buff the cat. I could be throwing fireballs and such in here, but I don't feel like I need to.
Let's try this way.
Another one down. One in the corner shooting. Another one down. Not just tripped. Let's have you shoot first.
Glad you dead.
And down. And we missed. Oh, well, that's okay. We got a Vital Strike. Oh, and we missed. We rolled a 1.
Primitives.
More than enough damage, though. More than enough turns. Pick up all the stuff from the ground.
That is not far.
Old map. No scrolls. Another room full of specters? Oh yeah. We're in it. We're really in it.
The forest makes care for everyone. Today it shelters and feeds you. Tomorrow it feeds someone else with you.
And we're not going to be able to pounce them either because they're behind like boxes and barrels and junk.
We'll do it the hard way.
One less specter. Okay, you can charge the Bloody Bone Beast. You can charge Greater Skeletal. I can just blast this thing with a song, but I'm trying to conserve my bardic performance uses.
This should do it.
If I can help it. We cannot charge anybody. Just be here and be ready then. Buff a beacon. I could throw a bomb.
Will they ever
Just half the
learn?
movement speed if you can. Can you charge anybody? Right, still exhausted. Still haven't fixed that.
Unworthy.
Oh no, the Spectre's gonna get turned. Okay. Alright, she took the hit. Well done, Jathal.
A calculated risk.
I'm so glad that Jathal continues
This
to
body holds no more.
be a melee that's able to take hits. Alright, the mirror image fell off and I forgot to refresh it. And her shield fell off and I've been forgetting to refresh it.
fine use of my talents.
What are you? Oh no, we can't have that.
It.
Alright, you 5 foot in. And I want you to finish this off.
Not hide from me.
No weird summons, please. And now we have the oddly durable skeleton that hits really hard.
Wretched things.
We don't want her in melee anymore.
This will hurt.
Okay. So she 5 foot stepped out, and so instead it went towards whatever was closest. I really like unintelligent enemies. They're good for this.
Clever ploy. Tear them apart!
Okay, now we're benefiting with the teamwork feast of the Smilodon. But Eakin's got it. Okay.
In due time.
This is not
Another chest I need to hit a level up in order to be able to get. Another artifact fragment.
All according to plan.
Got everything else in that room. Okay. We need to take a breather
Follow
here.
my lead.
So, Jathal I can heal with a song,
I know what to do.
Listening.
but I need to heal... Do we have just a normal scroll heal? We looted one. Sort by name. Now let's see, we have a bunch of the heal mass, and we have a couple of the heal normal. Okay, so we can use a heal normal on you, and that should cure your fatigue. And then we can have
Ready
you
for anything.
use a soothing performance. Alright, and that helps Jathal considerably. But Jathal still needs some more inflicts. Now that's animate dead. That's not an inflict. Inflict critical? Yeah, let's use an inflict moderate. Yeah, let's use both the inflict moderates. And then you can get yourself with... do you have inflict serious? Yeah, you do. Slap that on yourself. There we go. Now you're fighting fit again. I was hoping to be able to get that level today. That looks like... That's not in the
That is
cards.
not far.
The barbarians set up a camp here. It seems like they were preparing for a serious battle. Alright, there's another room over there I didn't go to. There's 3 chests I wasn't able to pick. Greater... Okay, yeah, greater heroism wore off. That explains why I suddenly started dropping off there. Let's see what's in this room.
As it should be.
Specters!
How may I help?
Get everybody with another bless.
Done with waiting.
Ask.
Get yourself with another shield. And get yourself with another mage or mirror image. Okay. And then you get yourself with a blur. There, now you're back in tanking form. Drop another quick save. We will deal with this fight.
Be on guard. I aim true.
Scared? You should be.
Please, yeah. Okay, so you can charge in at the champion.
Let's try this
Another
way.
champion over here. Dog. Get this, Berserker. Which also sees if there's any traps in the middle of the floor. Looks like no. Cat can deal with this archer. Still looks like no traps in the middle of the floor. Love that for me. You got a shot here.
Primitives.
We can buff up Beacon some more. Honestly, just making sure all of Beacon's attacks hit seems to be the way to go with Tristian's turn. Which is a shame, because he's a Mystic Theurge, has a bajillion spells. Okay, let's move into the room.
This should do it.
That one got up. Takes a swing at our dog.
I grant you death.
That was a miss. Okay. But the dog can finish it. Okay, love that for me.
All according to plan.
Everybody change places. Are we gonna be swarmed?
A fatal mistake.
There's another enemy. Where? Ah, the bottom of the room. Okay, so that is a Spectre.
Despicable.
So let's have Jaethal get down here. Okay, you move down here. Move to the middle of the room. Get a shot on it.
Cannot hide from me.
I don't like that pillar. More skeletons. Yeah, get down here. Get.
Will they ever learn?
Okay, cat. I don't like that. It's gonna get a turn. Hit it.
A calculated risk.
I accidentally hit that little spyglass there, the little magnifier glass, so I need to disable and re-enable. Oh no! They got the Smilodon! Man! Okay, nothing coming from that way.
They go down!
Okay, that's one less Spectre. Come on down. Buff up the cat. That helps the cat saves too. What else we got here? Another archer. Sure.
Advance.
I could have used Vital Strike. I didn't. Alright, let's see if there's gonna be another wave.
Speak.
Is there an additional wave of enemies? No? Oh, there is. Okay. Go! And they came from behind. The crit enabled the outflank hit there.
Nowhere to run.
Okay, can't charge in. Buff up Jaethal. Can't buff up Jaethal. I can charge.
This will.
Oh, I hate these ghosts.
A fine use of my talents.
Minimal damage. You have to move and attack. You have to move and attack, so Vital Strike. Okay, that did it.
Follow my lead.
Are there going to be more? Are there going to be any more like that?
Attention.
There could potentially be more like that. Judging by the footprints in the dust, the barbarians explored this room in search of hidden loot. And in search of a hidden entrance. But it seems that they didn't find anything and turned back. I feel like if there was another wave, it would have came by now. Alright. How close are we to that level? Oh, we're so close I can sneeze and see it. I need one trap. One trap will do it. Would this do it?
That is not far.
No, it's more specters. Alright, I've been pushing it, but I'm not going to push it any longer. I wanted to try and get that level this episode, but we're just so close. We're so close. I wouldn't be able to go back and get all those things that I missed, but time is of the essence. Thank you all so much for watching. We're just going to be stuck in this tomb for a couple more episodes yet from the look of it. So, I'll see you then. Later, Pathfinders.